Okay. Let us see if we are live.
Hey,
Welcome back.
thank you.
How was it?
It's pretty good.
This is my girlfriend Erin.
Hi,
Hi, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Oh, oh, I see. Hold on. Display capture. Mic auxiliary. We are capturing the display. Excellent. And then let me post at everyone. Indeed, I think we can. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. In the meantime, I can start testing some of these objects I made. Oh, it's not even in the room. That's not useful at all. We'll just get the big, long, slow compile done first. Exit. Okay, let me go to my test room. What? GameMaker, why do you do this to me? What? It's like every other day I start and then the first thing that happens is it crashes. That's brilliant. But we are starting back up. The last Librarian, Nintendo Switch export, which is really cool, also expensive, but that's okay. Okay, let's go to our test room. We're working in Kithen Ruins. I have a test room. The old Kithen Ruins is going to be completely removed. I'm not going to use that mechanic in Kithen Ruins, but I don't want to delete the room because I like the mechanic. So I think I might just move that to another like optional puzzle somewhere. So that's why we have a test room here that we've moved into to use to test stuff. I have enemies. Wait, what was I working on? No. Oh, the lasers. Lasers, and just forgive me for all the sounds in the background. I live in a dormitory. So that's the laser turret. It's not going to work, but I don't know what the next step is without testing and seeing what happens when I run it. It's going to crash almost certainly. That was... okay. Oh. Did you see that? Yeah, there's a lot of lasers there. Let's just go make sure I reset the states correctly. That's probably what happened. Step. Okay. Oh, yeah, state. I have to... okay, and then if timer equals... wait. Okay, so this is the timer. So the goal of these is that they're going to rotate to face you, and then they're going to pause, and then they're going to shoot you, and then they'll rotate to face you again. They'll only rotate when they're not paused, so that you can dodge the lasers. And then I want to use these lasers in creative ways by having them also interact with the other laser mechanics, which I will show as soon as there are people watching the stream. I'm explaining these things because maybe I'll make a video afterwards, who knows. Timer 0, then we'll switch back to state equals state dot none. That might be an unnecessary... oh. No. Better plan. Switch. This is when we also destroy the laser. There we go. So I think this is all good. It's going to do weird stuff as soon as we're ready to test it with the puzzle mechanics. But this might actually work. So let's see what happens. I should probably define laser as no one to start so that I don't get, you know, oh, it works. Except the timer doesn't, it just, okay. Shoot that, and that, of course, doesn't, oh, that won't turn it on and off because I disabled that. Hold on, where is a... okay, let's see now if it will match. Well, I can fix this first. Timer equals... it'll wait for 3 seconds and then shoot for 3 seconds. So now it should shoot. Okay, and then I need to go to the test room and let's take one of these laser crystals and move it close by so we can see what happens if we shoot that with this laser, because they behave differently, so I'm not totally sure. It will probably crash, but there's that one. Does it follow me for 3 seconds now? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Now we'll stand here. Hoo! It does work. That's amazing. Oh, and I know why it works. And it's less amazing, but I just wish I had done it intentionally and not accidentally. Okay, so now one thing we need to do is something we need to actually do everywhere, which is if you shoot at an angle and it hits something like this, oh, that won't work at all. No, don't hit me. I want to make it so that the laser will actually, like, yeah, like that. The end position of the laser is set to the center of the switch, so that's why the laser keeps going correctly. But the angle doesn't match, so it looks super weird and offset. So that's easy to fix, though. I can do that with the laser object. Basically, this just works by looking how far to find an object, either a wall or a switch which has special behavior, finds the center of that or the edge of the wall, sets that to the end, and then you have the beginning and the end. You stretch the whole object to fit the space in between, or rather the instance. But it does mean that if we switch index, if we change index, we can just do this at the end. Var image angle to make sure it's rotated equals point direction x, y, and x and y, just like how we use the scaling there to make sure it's the right width. And then let's just make direction equal to image angle. I don't think this is pertinent, but I'd rather set it unnecessarily than have errors later that are hard to track down because it should have been set. So, okay, now we should be able to check. This would be easier to test with something else, but we have our laser turret, so may as well do it that way. Let me see. Yes, I think that means it works, but let me try it from one more angle just to, confirm, double confirm. Yeah, okay. So now, if it does hit the crystal, it'll hit directly in the center of the crystal and look really nice and beautiful. And you can see, actually, wait, hold on, I just saw something weird. Is this... Shoot me. Oh, we need a graphical visual so you can tell when it's about to shoot. I was going to do particles later, but I think you know what. Okay, so... Oh! That's funny. Okay, the reason it is slightly angled was because it hit this, and the same thing I just updated did the... Okay. The same effect that causes this one to center on that switch causes this one to center on that switch. So, perfectly expected behavior. A little weird. I think in levels design we won't have them line up like this. We just make that one a little lower and be fine. So it looks nice and organized, but mechanics are behaving as intended. We have this switch, the green one down here, which turns on and off this laser door if it's powered. You can see that the lasers actually track through these crystal things. We can rotate these clockwise by hitting them with our sword, or boomerang, or bow, or bombs. Actually, any of the weapons, just like other switches. And then you have on and off ones like this, where if you power it, it turns off, and this one, if you power it, it turns on. I don't know if we'll use the second one much, but just this kind of idea of powering on and off things. It doesn't help because I don't think it's very useful for puzzle design yet, because you kind of need one laser to power more than one switch, which is not possible right now, but we'll see if we can make that happen. It's actually funny, for a little bit you could switch on and off switches by hitting the laser switches with lasers, which was interesting. Mechanic I wish I could use, because you could do things like build binary counters out of them by just lining them all up. They would count in binary, so that was pretty interesting. But it was not. It had all kinds of other flaws with just the design. So I think we're done here. Let's check. Let us check. What's next? I had a train of thought and it just fled from my brain. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, I wanted to make a sprite for the turret so that I can tell what's going on. It seemed like a good choice. So, weapons and enemies. Where did I put it? Enemies. It's not a creature. This is a laser turret. You can't break the laser turret. It's going to be used for fire. Okay, we can just take this. We're using 16-bit graphics now, so that's fun. We can just take this and oops. Is that cool? Okay, here's my idea. We're gonna make it animated. We'll just switch all of these. Okay, and let's see what happens if it's at a slowish speed. A little faster. Oops. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah! I didn't mean to do that either. Close. Go back to normal size. Okay. Okay. What? I did it again. My mouse is behaving oddly. I think I might need new batteries. Okay, so now we have that. I need to just build it into the AI for the laser turret, and then I think we're done with the laser turret for now. I'm going to add cool particle effects and sounds and stuff, but that's something to do, not on the stream. So, switch. So when it goes to state wait, it's going to have sprite index laser turret fire, and when it goes back to state none over here, sprite index equals spear laser turret. There we go. So let's just check that, and then we can go on to level design. Mess around with the puzzles just a little bit. We might have to make some improvements to the lasers so that they can hit multiple switches, as I was discussing earlier. But oh, oops, that's funny. Okay. Well, the sprite works. We just didn't scale it back up. And now it will look great. Let's just look at it to make sure. I always like to double check, you know. Slow compile time. I need to find if I have water. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Okay. Turn on, activate. Oh, there we go. Is that a long enough pause? I don't think so. Yeah, let's make that a little bit longer. That was rough. Okay, code.
It was not funny. It was only funny for you guys.
A full second. That seems like a good choice. Then turret. I think that's everything. Everything we need to do with this turret. Let's start looking at level design. So I'm going to move these all down here. That is, so the Kithen Ruins, this is going to be really interesting. Kithen Ruins, I have designs for the puzzles, but I don't have layout for the actual room, which I just realized I should probably do. Normally I do this on paper, but since I forgot until now, let's just do it in Paint. Oh, that's not very useful, is it? Whoop. Give me a brush. Okay. So, Kithen Ruins is about lasers. There has to be a boss room. I have a really good idea about what that boss is going to be, but I'll keep that a secret. I think the boss will be a surprise. That boss room is going to be a square. That's consistent with how it works. So we can start with that. So it's first the general shape. So Skull Dungeon, I'll just draw Skull Dungeon really quick. Skull Dungeon is like this. There's this longish hall, then there's a thinner, longer hall on top, a hall over here, a hall like this, and this thing in the corner. and then you can't actually walk like here. That part is blocked off, but that's kind of less relevant. This is Skull Dungeon, and in Skull Dungeon you have pathways here. In the center is the path to the boss, and then you have to go here and here in order, and you also have to take this path at some point and go from all three sides through these doors. Those are terrible arrows, but you get my meaning. And part of the cool thing about this design is that you have different options. If you want to get to this bonus room here, this big one here, then you have to get the key from this side of the map and take it back over to that side of the map. There's shortcuts, so once you've gotten to here, you don't have to go back all the way through this room. You can just go straight this way. And when you've got to here, you can go this way. Or this way if you've also been from the other side. So that lets you unlock everything around the center. At the end, it's all like a fully realized, unlocked area of the game. Well, that's not embarrassing at all. I just realized I sent the wrong link for the stream. Edited. Okay. We're just gonna fix that link in all available locations. Save. Okay. That wasn't bad at all. Okay. So this is the floor plan of Skull Dungeon. Where's my cursor? There. Can I make it? There we go. Here's my highly qualified and excellent work of art. So I think the goal here is that I think a lot of Zelda dungeons suffer from this, where it's super linear, and even as you unlock other pathways, they aren't necessarily. Hey, Luna. How's it going? Thanks for watching. The Zelda dungeons are usually pretty linear, so I like Skull Dungeon because you have at least two options of where you go first, and I think that's a really good format for me to use in The Last Librarian, where the dungeons are kind of about unlocking slowly and finding secrets. So with our mechanics, we want to think about something that works with the mechanics. Skull Dungeon was kind of interesting because it had the flame mechanic, so the point of it was that you went around getting all of the flames. But I don't want to do the same thing again with the lasers. So let me just go look at the lasers, and also so the folks watching now can see how the lasers work. And then if anyone has ideas, feel free to stick them in the chats. So we have lasers that you turn them on and off by hitting this red and green switch. Alright, Luna. Come back whenever. You hit the switch, it turns on and off the laser. You know what, I'll actually wait for Luna to return to explain the lasers, so we're all on the same page. At any rate, so I think with the lasers... Oh! Now here's an idea. So, I had this... I thought this was something I was thinking about for like a water dungeon a really long time ago. Like, before I actually programmed games, I just made dungeons for fun. So let me... but it works better for lasers, almost. So here's my theory. Let's take our green laser. That's a terrible color. Give me a nice laser color. There we go. So my plan is this. Let's make it so that we have like one laser source. Or at least, not for the whole thing, but for parts of it. We have one laser. We'll make this the laser box. And then what we have to do is get the laser from here to a switch somewhere else that opens up the rest of the dungeon or the center of the boss. And maybe there's some number of lasers that we have to route back and forth between interconnected runes. And we only can turn on one laser. And not necessarily the same laser the whole time. No, I like that. The same laser should be used. But we might have to sometimes incorporate other lasers into it. And I have a plan for... This picture is obviously ridiculous. But I have a plan for making it so that you can't pass through a laser. If you get damaged in the game, your boomerang will return to you. So if I make it so that you have to hold your boomerang in place, you can actually create positioning challenges where if the laser's in the wrong spot or it's turned on, then you'll actually have trouble with yeah, I think I need to think about I need something that splits lasers. Yeah. I think I'm going to need something that splits lasers, because otherwise we're just really limited in the full extent. We can only kind of do one laser at a time. If we want the single laser source to trigger everything, to like get to the center, where there's like 3 doors or something, then we actually need a laser splitter of some form. So let me think about how to do that, and then we can check out the lasers and do some preliminary design for that. I need a sprite. I'll just make a quick sprite. I don't want a laser splitter, and we'll just use the same sort of thing that we did with these ones. What is... Okay, so this should probably be done like this. Excellent. Dude. And you know what, let's... Whoa, nope. What is going on here? Okay. Here's our laser splitter. Probably new sprites coming for all of these things. This one, when it comes in from the top or the bottom, relative to this picture, it will create... Oops, this should be 64. There we go. It will create 2 lasers instead of just 1, which is not really built into the mechanics right now, but we're going to do that right now. And that means we can actually use one laser source, one switch for the lasers to do all kinds of stuff. Actually, I think the code is going to be similar enough that I'm going to duplicate the laser crystal instead. Laser splitter. So alarm 0 happens when it gets switched, and if I make this parent object switch, do I use the parent object for the laser checking, or... Okay, alarm 0 once again. Oh no, laser switch. Yeah, so this runs... Let's just take the laser splitter and make it a child of laser switch. I don't think that's going to work, but may as well try it. Switch. Wait, lasers. There we go. And then, when it runs level area 7, it will actually just do the same... I swear, if this works. Oh, okay. Here's the only... So this code here, I should probably... Oh, that's the alarm 0. Switched when it rotates. So it's going to rotate the switch to play the sound, and then if it has a laser, basically what it does is it just goes back the whole chain of lasers, deleting them all and then recreating them so that the logic works correctly. I tried just adjusting the one laser, but then like switches later in the laser line would be freaked out. Like it would do things if you like rotated them into others, you could duplicate lasers. It was a big mess. So I just basically I delete them all and recreate them all. Just run through the logic from the beginning. So if there is a laser in this particular switch, then it's going to, with any laser that is has the same origin point as this laser that it just destroyed, it will destroy all of them. And then with the origin point, it will recreate the laser. And this is why it's going to cause problems with the rotating turret laser, because it's going to hit something, and then if you change the direction of the laser with a laser crystal while it was being powered from a turret, this code would break apart because it doesn't have the SID. Recreate lasers from the source. Luna has returned. Cool. We're just about to maybe try something. This is laser crystal. Let's laser splitter. We need a splitter thing that will split the lasers into two. So this one, when it's switched, is not going to do anything. No, it has to do the same thing. Okay, alarm 0 is when it gets hit by a laser. The switched is when it gets hit by a laser. If not, place meeting equals reject laser. Oh. Well then. I am deep in thought. Also, if my mic is too quiet or something, tell me, please. That'd be nice. Might is a bunch of testing, but I don't know for sure. I'm really confused now. How did I do this? When does event 0 happen? Oh, wait. Okay, Luna can hear me good. Let me just comment that out. This doesn't ever run argument 0. Alarm 0 somewhere runs and it's going to create these lasers. So let's just do the easy part. And we can create this one image angle plus 180. So it's going to rotate this one, it'll shoot 2 out. Not just the direction it's facing, but also 180 degrees around. So that should work. I don't know if it does, but let's see. I need another, you know what, we can put this one down here. And now that Luna is here as well, we can show off all of the laser mechanics. We're thinking about how to design the puzzles for this dungeon. That's what we're doing here. We're making Kithen Ruins the library, full-scale library. It's got upgraded. And we'll be making puzzles today. I have some vague ideas, but nothing really set in stone. Oh, they're all down here. Okay, so we have switches, these red and green ones. If you hit them, they shoot lasers. If they hit this thing, it switches stuff. So this one turns it on, this door, you can't pass through. If you turn it off, you can go through the door. Here we have the same, but it's opposite. If it's powered on, it turns off. Then down here we can see we have this one pointing that way. They can be reflected through these switches, and we can rotate them. So that's fun. And then down here, oh wait, let's go see what it looks like down here. Nope. That's not at all right. Doesn't do anything. Reminds me of Portal. Yeah, you know what? I have actually never played Portal, which I think is a travesty. I should probably do that.
Portal's an okay game.
My roommate says Portal's an okay game. I don't think he likes puzzle games. I am very fond of puzzle games, though. Let me see. What happens when the laser is created and it's like, oh, hey, starting the laser, alarm 0. Alarm 0, if placed, if it's going to hit a laser crystal, that's the rotating one. Oh! But it still doesn't... What? With inst. When does alarm 0 happen? Does it not happen? Laser crystal, alarm 0. This creates a laser. Excuse you, random stranger. Roommate, my friend takes offense at your comment about Portal.
Ha!
So this doesn't, wait, does this, I think that literally this code doesn't actually get run. Let me check that. That seems weird. Hey, yeah, I'm working. Okay, so this will just output a message if it works right. I will need to make it windowed mode. But yeah, there's this part where you use glass cubes which divert the laser's path into the target. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I wish I had played Portal sooner, but we're going to do something similar. Maybe you'll have some ideas for good puzzles to do with that. So, this is this compile errors? Output. Oh! I just closed the output. How do I open the output again? Windows. Oh, okay, we're good. We're all good. I always freak out when I like do something like that, because then I never know if I broke it permanently or not. That doesn't do anything. Well, this is on the switch. Hold on. Literally, that code doesn't get run. Well, that's nice to know. Okay, well that makes this simpler. Alarm 0 instead of this. Start step create. Oh no, it's gonna be this one. Here we go. Instead of this, switch ID equals SID. We can do the whole mechanism with portals is part of what makes the puzzle in the game challenging and intriguing. Yeah, I agree. I think that's actually kind of a really cool thing too, like the idea of putting lasers through the portals too. Let me see. Else if I'm not gonna worry about this laser splitter. We're just gonna manually code the whole thing. Like, we could use parent objects to do this better, but since we're only gonna do this one time, it's literally faster to do it slower, if that makes any sense. And this doesn't fix our problem, our future problem. The people watching?
Yeah.
Some of them. Not to say that puzzle games without portals are not good, but it had at a whole new level. Yeah. Portal is a very unique game. It's actually a really cool story because the developers were college students who made their little tech demo Narbacular Drop, and then Valve was like, hey, you should turn that into a real game. And hired them. Someday that will happen with me, I'm sure.
What's better than Portal? FIFA.
We'll let the audience decide. Is Portal better than FIFA, or FIFA better than Portal? This one's gonna be the other way, 180 degrees.
What? How did he not score that?
What? Is my 8 key broken? It's so broken. Yep, it's my 8 key's breaking. That's not good. That just happened again. Well, yeah, I don't like my keyboard being broken. I have an external keyboard. It's right here. So I have a backup plan. If more keys don't break, it's fine. I have the numpad too, so 8 breaking is not the end of the world, but it is a sad sign that my keyboard is starting to wear down. I do type with it a lot, so maybe when I'm on my desk I should switch to the external keyboard so that I'm saving I'm saving my keyboard for when I need my built-in keyboard for when I need it. Laser B. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna run the code because I'm too confused by what's going on.
Tamara, yes? Can you open the boys' door, like where the what?
Let me. So down here, we'll just hit it. I should move these higher up. I put them down because I thought I was done using them, but I'm not. Okay, check. Well, that worked. Okay. Step 1, we made a laser splitter. Meow meow. And oh my gosh. What? Someone explain to me why this is working.
Because you made it work, because you're a genius.
But I didn't code the part that was supposed to make them delete, and they delete anyways.
It coded itself.
I need to figure out where that happened. How does the delete code work? Switch. This doesn't do anything because you can't switch it. Delete. Uh-oh. Override event. Do nothing. Yeah, that's fine. When the laser is destroyed, oh. Laser crystal, destroy laser. But I'm actually brain dead. What is going on? I'm like mildly freaked out by this. This is disturbing on many levels. This should not work, and I don't know why it does. And honestly, something not working and not knowing why is 100 times worse than something working and it's like not something working and not knowing why is worse than something like not working and you knowing why. This is wrong. Just all wrong. Oh, well, that's okay. It doesn't work anymore. Good.
Was it a glitch?
I'm relieved. But the question is still confused. Let me go check down here. Boop. And now that works. For some reason that doesn't. Okay. That gives me some more information. So the rotating part is coded. I was looking at the laser deleting part. So let's go look at the rotating code. This is changing laser direction. Wait, but it's not. It's this one switched. Okay. Oh, because this destroys all lasers. Got it. Alright, all lasers with the same source get destroyed. We explained this earlier. That makes sense. So then when I'm rotating it, it works. When I'm turning off the laser is when it doesn't. I should do this. Destroy.
I have a question.
Yes, Manny. What is your question?
Tell them whether they'd prefer red laser or green laser. We've had this discussion.
Manny has been petitioning for us to have red lasers instead of green lasers in the game. He's asking your opinion. It doesn't actually change what I'll do, but what is your opinion on the color of the lasers? We must have a definitive answer. This part works somehow. This is when it runs. Laser switch runs event user 7. Okay, so this, the laser crystal, out of inch user. What? No, laser switches. No. I was doing that wrong. Hold on. Oh gosh. Destroy. Laser crystal is going to destroy laser. Stop. Here's a crazy choice. Luna says blue. How do you feel about that?
Blue? I don't know who Luna is, but tell Luna that red is better.
She probably heard that. The mic is pretty sensitive.
Okay, well, Luna, red is better. How about purple?
I am fond of purple, actually.
Between blue and red, purple.
But the reason they're green is symbolic and lore related, and not aesthetic choices.
Oh, so it's not that you like the green; it's just that it has some meaning.
Yeah, it does have meaning. I do like the green, but I could go for blue or purple. But the actually purple has a completely different meaning, so they definitely couldn't be purple. But we'll use blue for like the water area instead.
And red for the fire area?
Yeah, if there's like there'll be red fire and stuff.
Yeah. Is purple like the color for the bad guys?
Purple is magic.
Oh.
Well, I mean they're green because it's the forest area, and the colors of the Kithen Empire was green. That's actually might be a lie. I'm not totally sure what their banners look like, but at least the Kithen riders near the forest that they chose the green.
Oh, okay.
So if this is a laser splitter, oh yeah, okay, this is okay. I know what's going on now. Okay, we're all clear. This is gonna work in a second. Okay. Yeah. I'm not freaking out anymore, Luna. Thanks for the deep breath. I needed that.
You know Luna?
Yes. She is one of my friends from high school. And one of our wonderful alpha testers of the game.
Oh my god, how did you miss that?
He's playing FIFA. Let's see here. Ha! It works now. Okay, good. That wasn't freaky at all. Let's see. Now we need to check one more thing too. Friendship. Yep, exactly. So now the final test is this. Does it work if we go from a splitter to some crystals? This is like seriously a really fun mechanic, and I'm so glad this works as well as it does. Like, I had a lot of fun testing this. That is not at all the right direction. What? That's... oh, I see. 0. What? Oh, I'm supposed to rotate it here. There we go. 180. Wrong variable. Do you have the map on your wall yet? No, because I couldn't figure out how to... I don't have a color printer anywhere. So I might just print a black and white, but I don't have a color one, and that makes me sad, so I need to find a colored printer. But for now, I'll look at it in Discord.
The library has color printer.
Oh, they do? Okay. I'll bring it to the library sometime this week, and then I'll have it on my wall. Whoa! Uh-oh! That's not what I meant to do. Just pretend that didn't happen. We have a proper laser splitter now, and this hitting this doesn't do anything. So those will be fixed. I don't want. I mean, ooh, we can make really weird puzzles from rotating them, but I don't think that's a really usable thing. Okay. So we have. This is really satisfying. Oh, I want to show one thing, and then we're going to go on and start doing level design. Okay, so let's do this, and then you know what? Okay, we need a bunch of laser crystals.
When you said stream, I thought you were going to stream a video game.
No, I'm making a game. It's how I work. We're gonna do this. We need just a big long grid of these things, and it's gonna be wonderful. Okay, I think that's even. Yeah, but like rotating the splitter is the same thing as having no splitter there at all, because it'll all eventually send up the same direction as it would go if it were going forward. Yes. The only thing I think that you could use it for is if you had two different lasers that you were using the same splitter for, but that's a very edge case scenario. I'd have to build a puzzle specifically designed for that, and oh, unless you can make them go diagonally. You can make them go diagonally. I could make them rotate 45 degrees instead. Which is one of the things I really wanted to make sure was functional. So that is something we might do. But we can already make the splitters go diagonally. Let's see, which way should we? Let's do this. Ready? Whee! You can see there's actually a slight delay between each laser. So it traces this nice, beautiful line. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do. I like having this grid here to mess around with. Each time you turn it off, you can see the breaking all of them and then replacing them and stuff. And oh, we have, I don't think you saw this earlier, we have a laser turret also. Here's the laser turret. It will shoot at you. And it can go diagonally. You can see it goes into the switch. I hope you know the text shows up a little later for you, or maybe the video is a little slower for me, something like that, because you end up responding to something I said a few minutes later. Yes, it is delayed. There's a stream delay, and some of it's built in. Just so, yeah. I see them I see your comments right as you post them, but my voice doesn't show up on the stream until like 15 seconds afterwards.
You have a 15-second delay?
Pix, says Southpaw. Well, welcome, Southpaw. I think you can watch the game.
Why do you have a 15-second delay?
It's just how the stream works. Here's lasers. That's what we're doing today. Where's the turret? Shoot me. Oh. There we go. Lasers! Now that was interesting. Now what happens? Whoa! That actually works with the laser. That's amazing. We can rotate it while it's powered and nothing happens. The code is perfect. And out of nothing that I planned to do, I just used the same variable name and didn't think about it. Here, let's just, yeah, heal up. Alright, so now I think we have everything we need to do to make this the coolest dungeon ever. Here's my ridiculous picture from earlier. So my concept for this dungeon is that we have a source laser, like we have like 3 or something, and then we have switches. We'll make these circles, and there's like switches at the front, and each of these switches affect a gate that we want to get through to get to the boss, which will be a secret until later. And then from each of these places we have to route the laser through all the crystals to hit a particular
Other people did not believe that. And I'm like,
switch to get all 3 of them. Who was just murdered? Probably someone out in the hall who's making noise. I don't know. One of those many people. I live in a dorm room, so there's a lot of people. They come by, they come in the room, they do all kinds of stuff. If it gets really annoying, I can close the door, but
They just started getting loud right now, too.
yeah. There's a lot of people here.
they can all be done with fun and be up there.
Okay, so that's my plan. We'll have to route the lasers through. We have the splitters. We'll have like different doors so you have to get through to get the single laser beam from one end to the other end. And you know what? Actually, can I leave? Do I have a switch on this for this to be powered on by default? Switch instance. Yes, I can start it switched on. So then I can actually have the lasers that are switched on just permanently on. And I like the puzzles with the lasers because you have the added challenge of they just hurt you if you run into them. So there's an extra level of it can be on by default, but it doesn't actually do anything by default. So hold on. Create. When it's switched, it needs to do 7. Okay, so here's what we'll do. If switched at the beginning, at the creation of it, we'll set switched to false, and then we'll execute event user 7. So that should work. Okay, well, let's make sure this works. And then we just have this whole thing about routing the lasers through the dungeon. Yeah, perfect. We might even want to make sure that sounds don't play when that starts, but we can just make sure that they don't actually point at any of these things. Oh, lasers. See, just like I mentioned earlier, you can just get brutalized by the lasers. Boop. Okay. This is a letter of some kind? No, it's not. It's just a cool shape. Alright. Now to level design. So, what I want to introduce the mechanics slowly to start. So let's make a small, you know what, let's just delete all these. Let's make a small room where first the goal is to just get through the puzzles, and we'll have a escape route that lets you get back through easily. And this is just going to introduce the mechanics of how the lasers work. Is this large enough? Let's make it wider. Yeah, that's probably right. Okay, so now we can go. Let's just make this room from the start. Except this is the right music, so we can leave that here. This should be control layer. Okay, control layer. That's the same music. We can leave that. Whoop. What is this? Darkness. Okay. Try not to speak super loudly because there is some feedback. Should I make the mic a little quieter? Here's a little bit. Should help. It's kind of hard because my mic is like really directional in the way it picks up, so depending which way I'm facing I need to speak different volumes. So tell me if I go too loud again, and I can attempt at least to avoid that. So here's our walls. We're working on new sprites, but these ones aren't changed, so just pretend they're beautiful. Just maybe back up a bit or something. Okay, I can move the mic back. That works. Okay, so we're going to put walls around this for now, and then we need to find the center. Where is the center?
Hey, Tyler.
Tiles. Line. This is my pro tip for finding the center of something. Oh, look. It's an odd number, too. Beautiful. Okay, so that's our door. That is the grand entrance to our wonderful, what the... Okay. That was all weird, but that's fine. Let's... 3. Whoop. Here's our other door. Okay, so here in this space we can use that. Hold on, let me look at the Kendlith or Kithen. I need to see the outside of Kithen. So it has these walls, these types of walls with like the staggered juts. Like these things that come out with the rune on the end, on the tip of it. So we can close this, we're good with that. Let's try to do the same sort of pattern for this. We need a door first that's just going to have a walls. I want this to be pretty symmetrical, so let's make these five. That's good for the first one. Okay, auto tile. No, this should be further. We're going to make it 7 so that we can do this on. Haha! There we go. Actually, this is frighteningly similar to how it is in Skull Dungeon, but that's okay. It says, "Oh God, drawing those runes on the map." Yeah, you did a great job. There's a lot of detail to pack into that space. So I'm going to make this wall a little wider so that we can do this and it's symmetrical. Beautiful. You know what, I should probably do that for the walls here too. So let's just boop, move over one and fill this space. Boop. And then do the same here. Okay, so now we have this, which is nice. Nice start for our shape. Wait, what the heck happened here? Okay, so now we can do... We need our instances. Force field, right there. Copy sprite. Laser switch. Now, here's a question. Should the laser go across the walkway? So you have to like go around it to not take damage? That'd be annoying. Ooh! No, here's an idea. Ah. Let's do it this way. We can make it so you can walk underneath it. We need more space for that, but that's here's my idea. X. We need 1, 2, 4, I think. Okay, so here's the instances. We're going to copy the ID of it. It's going to go to this switch here. We tell it that it's associated with that door. And then we can take our laser blaster. And it's going to point upwards, which should be 90 degrees. There we go. So now that is not... I did it again. Here we go. Rotation. Use that variable instead. And now we can do tiles, walls. we just have to set up these staircases, which are a little complicated. It occurs to me that I don't think I have it programmed so that lasers will only hurt you if they're on the same level as you. I think that's an easy fix, but that remains to be seen. We'll have to test that out and see what happens. Okay, now we can put our walls. You know what? Well, let's just leave it for now. We'll put the walls on in a bit. Okay. And two, I think that the lasers will hit walls on any level and not just on the same level that they are spawned on. But, whoa! Oh. Oops. I forgot to put the spawn point. Okay, so yeah, the lasers do damage me no matter what level, so we can fix that. And then we can do, we need to put these walls on, at least. Not necessarily all of them, but we need these ones or it won't be tested properly. Yeah, I like this kind of entrance. Come in, you can see everything that's going on. You have to wander around a little bit to figure out how, and you can activate the laser, and it's all symmetrical and beautiful. Oh man. It's been a long week. Let me see, I need to put that there. Now let's go check. Is there any enemies that should deal damage to the player that are not on the same level as the player? There's only one case that I can think of where that might be the thing, which is when you have the battle crystals with Last. So I'm going to just switch it so that all enemies only happen when you're on the same layer as them. And if there's problems, I'll fix it later. Attacking, getting hit. Here we go. With object enemy. And layer equals player.layer. Okay. Let's see now. I think that the laser will still hit the walls that are there now and not go across like it should because they're on different layers, but that also remains to be seen. Also, you can just hit it from up here. Okay, well this is expected behavior. That's fine. We might just move them down and not worry about it, but I do want to make sure that the layers for the lasers works. Create, nope. Alarm 0. Where is move contact object? Do I have a layer specific option? Check layer. Okay, we're making some optional arguments for this. Check layer equals argument 3. Okay, so if check layer sure how to turn this while loop into something that works. Because it's basically saying if there's any object instance place var inst equals instance place xx y obj if inst is not equal to no one.
Hey, you guys should come swing dance.
Swing dance?
Cannot at the moment. You should go, Manny. Sorry.
Where?
Oh, Cody. Hill Lobby.
What time?
7 to 8:30.
I don't dance.
It's okay. We can teach you.
Dance, all of you.
If you want to learn, the opportunity is knocking.
I don't know, I'll think about it.
All right. It's a great way to meet new people.
Yep.
Hey fellas, you
Tell them
you
need
can come
pause
to
'cause
my
you gotta go swing
dorm.
dance.
You can come to my dorm if you want to go swing dancing. Luna asked if I'm going to become a party person, a social butterfly. Nope, not at all. No swing dancing for me.
Let's go swing dance.
Manny, I'm not going to swing dance with you. I'm busy. I have commitments.
Hey, he has to take a break because he has to swing dance.
No. I'm my own boss in this company of game development. But I don't know how to program a game, so...
Swing dance is from like the what, 50s, 60s?
Hello? Press all.
Come swing dance. This is
Aha.
really cool.
Okay, while inst equals no one, I have to do something that's not a good idea, but works. It's important for this. Inst equals no one, or inst dot layer is not equal to layer. There we go. This might work, but we need to make sure we're reassigning inst over here. Okay, we can actually delete this line. That's brilliant.
Is that like a full piano or a keyboard?
This should work. I'm hesitant, but we're gonna try it. Move contact object. Now we have a check layer. We say true. It should no longer collide with things that are on different layers. Let's see. Nope, it didn't work at all. Oh, duh. Check layer is always false. While inst is no one, or the layer does not match. Or check layer and the layer doesn't match. Boop. That's not going to fix it because it should have worked, but shouldn't you have to climb up to hit the lasers? Yes, but the sword goes, yeah, pro tip, the sword goes through walls. So I can't think of an easy way to fix that. I don't actually care that much. I might just not put it up on the wall. This is not working. Or inst equals no one if it equals the layer. Maybe wait, here's a theory. Yeah. You want to know why it wasn't working? Because they literally were all in the same layer, which was a mistake. Actually, you might not be able to hit the sword anymore. Wait. I think the sword only hits switches that are on the same layer as it, so this might actually fix that problem. Yeah, that... Luna says, the downside to watching pretty much any show is craving the food on the show. That is one of many downsides, I agree.
Question.
Yeah, this is
Can
how
you
it should
make
behave.
a bow and arrow in my honor?
There is already a bow and arrow, but it's not in your honor. Sorry, Manny.
Fine, can you make a crossbow in my honor?
No. Ah, yes, we can go underneath the laser. This is cool. I'm below. Okay. And now this door is gone. And if we went up here, shot that, we can see this door comes back. Here's now a fun thing. In his honor, why do you have a roommate who does archery? No. He just wants a
No,
bow.
I actually do. I have done some archery before.
Oh, he says he has done archery. So that's why we'd make a bow in his honor.
I'm alright at it.
But if I was going to do anything in anyone's honor, I would do stuff in honor of my alpha testers and my beta testers. Okay, now here's a joke. Super easy way to clip into a wall.
Ooh, I've got now.
Yeah, that's, we need to fix that.
Can you make exploding soccer balls in my honor?
There's a bomb. It's not a soccer ball.
Okay, change it into a soccer ball. Well, you can kick it at enemies. People would like that.
So Manny, I'm going to tell you a secret of game development. It is very important to listen to the feedback from your fans.
Yeah.
But you cannot do everything your fans suggest.
I've only
Because some of your fans are literally crazy. Like, make an exploding soccer ball in my honor, they say.
Yeah, isn't that a good idea? What do they say?
Viewers, Manny is referring to your judgment once again. How about an exploding soccer ball?
Yeah.
You know if Dirk was here, he'd say yes.
I don't know who Dirk is.
Another one of my alpha testers. Wait, that by the way, PFFFF, that's very hard to say in real life. I don't know what it means. What's that Chinese movie? Is there a Chinese movie with an exploding soccer ball?
No way. Oh, there is! It's on Netflix.
Manny knows what you're talking about. What movie is it, Manny?
I forgot what it's called, but it's with Asian people. And it's on Netflix.
It's a scoff, says Luna.
It is such
Someone
a
look it up and give me the... Yeah, Luna's gonna find the name.
It is such a cheesy movie. Hold on.
Special... Where is cannot stand? Here we go. Boop. That fixes everything. Was it Shaolin Soccer?
Yes! Shaolin Soccer.
Shaolin Soccer. Okay.
Yep. Did it in the honor of Shaolin
Manny,
Soccer.
we can't have an exploding soccer ball in the last Librarian, but if you want an exploding soccer ball, well, you know where to get one.
Wow. But it has to be a weapon.
Why is it a soccer ball then, and not just an exploding ball?
Because it has to be a soccer
This
ball.
did not fix anything, did it?
Because it's in my honor.
How do we do this? When force field. Laser switch. 7. When it comes back, negative. With. Where is my code for NPCs? I have similar. Force field. That is not how you spell force field. Oh, it is. I just did. is also like when you try to hold in your laughter. That makes sense. It explains many things. With force field, if it is colliding with the player, we're just stacking the width brackets here, that's fine. X equals free X. So you just let out some air. Oh. So that's just, oh, so it's like the, I can't make it on. Wait, but I know what you mean now. It's the text version of, yes, yes. I know what you mean. I can't say it, I don't know, but let me see. Now we need to fix this problem. This is a big problem. Okay, we fixed it. Hooray! You can't get stuck anymore. That would be really bad because you'd be able to clip into the wall and then just like walk like this along the seam and go wherever you wanted, and that, we don't want that. That's a bad thing. However, we do still have the problem of literally getting stuck
Have you ever played Smash?
by doing this.
Okay. Would you rather live the rest of your life at the bottom of a well? You're fine, all you have to do is with 5 people,
Yeah, so you can just lock yourself in here and that's not a problem at all.
or exactly how it's right now, but every single
Oh, I see, I just made the p sound. But really.
Okay, so you have, but not exploding soccer balls.
No, not in the p is not in the game, Manny.
Kobe's a well. Yeah.
Manny, there are other games that would involve exploding soccer balls.
Fine, can you do a soccer ball where, when activated, it gives you like a force shield?
A force field soccer ball.
Yeah.
Once again, if there was a game that involves soccer balls at all, those are both wonderful ideas. This is a medieval fantasy game. They don't have soccer.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't even have pigs, so how would they make a soccer ball?
They don't even have pigs?
No, there are literally no large land mammals, so according to Jared Diamond, they're totally screwed.
What do they eat?
They eat fish and bread.
Well, healthy.
Yeah, they are pretty healthy. They have some other plants that aren't in real life, like rootwood, which tastes like bamboo.
Do they have alcohol?
Do they have alcohol? Not yet, but I'm sure there's alcohol somewhere. It's not in the game yet, but... Okay. So, with player, that fixes that. We need a way... I'm going to just close all this code, because I think we're done now with the code. For a little bit, at least. This should be... Let's just put all the control there. But you can definitely get stuck, and that's not good at all. Tiles, balls, balls. Should I do it like this, Phil? Whoa.
This is my favorite.
We could just have like a one-way path leading back.
So I think you have like sexuality exists, like
But then, let's see, we can do it.
but like it literally doesn't matter.
Why are you giving all your secrets away?
All my secrets?
Yeah.
I'm not a magician, bro. People can learn from me if they must. They must learn the secrets, the secret ways of, where should I put this one? Hold on, that is...
Somebody like, you know,
1, 2, 3.
this is your thing. I study classics.
Alright, we'll just use one-way doors on the top. And you know what, let's do them on the bottom so it's all symmetrical. To fix the problem of you getting, you know, stuck. Okay, and we can do this. Tiles, walls, staircase. So we should have up here the interaction jump tile. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And now we can do our yep, that's the right layer. We can do our move layer here. We can do our move layer here. Wait, our door goes here, and then our walls. So many things. There we go.
I knew you got kicked out of action, didn't know why forever. And then I was like, oh, this freeze in the dorm? Oh, okay. No, well, because...
And then this layer.
It did, but I wanted to hear it from you. So we didn't know about it.
This is just putting a layer move here. Okay. Boop.
That was a singular case of
Okay, we should test that to make sure that's all set up correctly. If strange letters appear, it's because my cat is on my desk and may step on the keyboard. That silly cat. What kind of cat does that? All cats do that.
Yeah, blame it on the cat. Jeez.
Hey man, cats are blameworthy. We love cats, but sometimes they're really stupid.
So are humans.
Oh yeah, I'm not fond of humans either. Ooh, that was okay. This works. We have one-way paths leading out, so if you do the stupid human thing and you lock yourself in, then you have a way out. I don't like that solution, but I literally cannot think of. No, the only solution is you have to make it so that you're required to shoot it with your boomerang from like across a gap, which when the whole point here is like this like cool going underneath the laser beam, that won't work. But dang, I misspelled intelligent. Wow.
It's only humans.
Oh, and she says her cat is really intelligent. She likes all my attention. You're right.
She likes all your what?
She just wants attention with the cat. That's why she's typing comments on the YouTube streams. Okay, the next one, I'm not going to do this thing where it's like up on the wall. That's cool, but I don't want to make that like a relying factor. Where is... Let's bust out our decorations. Nope. That's decoration, lights, our rune. Does this go here? No. That's not gonna work. 270. The symbol of the Kithen Empire. Yeah. Oh, speaking of misspelling intelligent, I misspelled intelligent in this game at one point as well. Last was like, you must not be very intelligent, but he said it wrong. We all knew that he, in his brain, he just doesn't know how to spell it right. 90? Yep, that did the math. Did the math corrects.
That was quite a tender caress, Ryan.
Also, how much can you hear the people out in the hall? I'm curious. Like, how well do they pick up? I think I've reduced it as much as I can easily, so I'm curious if how much it tells.
Can you actually talk to them, or is that through typing?
What do you mean?
Like, can you actually talk to the people?
Yeah, I'm talking to them right now, but they're typing to me and I'm talking.
Okay, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Maybe someday we'll set up the Discord server so people can come in and voice chat, but that's a little weird sometimes.
Tell them I won in FIFA.
Manny won FIFA. Everyone congratulate him. You did a great job.
Oh, he was a good one. I think that everybody did one. Who's on tonight? You have the capability.
He's not like me, spending all my time doing something productive like making a game. He'd rather excel at playing a game. What do I need to do for this 180? There we go. I got these runes. We're just gonna copy all this over it. We're not gonna use all this. We can do what the? Oh. This is not at all what I wanted.
Do you think it's called Cloaked what?
Cloaked Games. For all y'all. Cloaked Games.
Which one are you?
That top one.
This one?
Actually, I don't know if the stream is public. Can I make the stream public?
I can't find you.
Yeah, it's public.
So easy choice for me.
Oh, you're not popping up.
Right, I'll go read this one.
Quick videos.
Right.
Hmm.
But then also perhaps the more
Hold on a second, I can help you.
How did they find you?
I sent them a link through my Discord. Do you have Discord, Manny?
I don't know what that is.
Hold a moment.
I want to talk to your peeps.
Chat with my peeps. Got it.
Your real game?
Finally.
such as you are. Got it.
Oh, this
And
will
then,
work.
like, in one case, you just go like, didn't want to learn anyway. Oh, I understand what they're thinking to you, and I can help this situation when there's that.
You can't even.
But then, really, you just want that in case you
Should I just make a Discord thing?
If you really want to do it, but I can get you.
You can get me in?
You would be like, oh, yeah, I'm not cool. If you come as you, you can have full circle. Real offer. What about this? Would you rather know that at some point in your life, you're just gonna jump off a cliff? Like your subconscious is gonna take over. Like you don't know if your subconscious is gonna take over and you're like dive up in the mountain and play over to it next to the cliff. And you'd be like, alright, woo! And off the edge. Or no, that at some point your subconscious is gonna take over and you're gonna stab one of your really good friends. But they won't die. Prophecy. You don't know. Actually, let's put it this way. In the first case, you know it's going to be like you jump off a cliff. You don't know how. But no. Wait. Let me remind you. In the first case, you know you're going to jump off a cliff because your subconscious takes over and you jump off a cliff. In the second case, all you know is you're going to stab your friend and they're going to survive. You don't know what the scenario is. It could be like you're super distant.
Let me make a Discord.
Okay. I don't know why the stream is not publicly
Alright, just put
available by
Discord.
searching. Control Shift N. Whoop. Not
Is that
there.
all I put? Discord?
Yeah, Discord. Yeah, you can't find it on the channel. That's really weird. Okay.
Download?
You can do that, or there's an online app. You don't have to download it. You just need to make an account.
Sign up now. No.
What if it's like tomorrow though? How about just maybe an old, like a private college level? 5 people are tied down on the track on one side. The switch is in the middle. 5 people are
Alright, I'm here. I made one.
you can do that and you're gonna get like
Okay, just go to this link.
let's move them out and track on the other side.
Not there,
They're
just
like
put it in.
We here?
they might all get out. But it seems more likely that you'll feel like this stuff. And if you just go straight and you don't make any decision, like 4,000
cases.
people are gonna die.
So, okay.
3 options. If you don't do anything, everyone on the trolley dies, and there's a lot of.
Yeah, quick accept.
If you make one choice, a certain 5 people die. And they're from very diverse ethnic backgrounds.
That shouldn't matter. Just click on
They're
side of
all, and they're like connected.
that. Okay. There you go. Click. Create a discussion. Scroll up. There's the
Boom.
There we go.
You just like come around the corner.
Ugh. I'm back. Also, welcome Manny to the chat.
You're like,
Wekwum. Wekwum in the Discord.
I don't need voice on this because I get it with 0. What's it called? 0.
I don't know.
Oh.
0 latency?
0 delay.
Oh, 0 delay. It's true, you are in the same room as me.
Yep.
I don't know why you were so enthusiastic to enter the chat, but I'm sure we're going to hear some crazy things from this man. This man. Sorry, I make that joke every time I say that. Let's give us our walls. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Toby, what would you choose? Tolerate decision right here.
Okay. We're making some progress with this level. I'm gonna close that. Okay. Let's go. Let's explore the level now and see see what's going on. We have lights in here. Nice. We're just gonna make sure this side is done. Good. Oop, that's wrong. Let's fix that. Okay. Tiled walls. Walls. This is so weird. Oh my gosh. It does weird things if you change the top tile. I should probably just not do that until I'm actually done. Manny Diaz now in the chat says, I'm a random person who has some suggestions about improving your game, like how about exploding soccer balls?
Who is this, Manny?
There's another Manny. There's 2 Mannys. There's the voice Manny and the chat Manny. Uh-oh, Luna says I have a troll. I think you're right. There's a real troll here. Unfortunately, I live in the same room as him, so I kind of have to deal with his troll shenanigans every day. I'm honored. I'm honored, Manny, that you would be my first troll.
It's over.
I think it adds a lot of personality to the stream. Let me see. We need our... I'm not a troll. I'm a human. Trolls only exist in fiction. Well, sir, this is a fantasy video game.
Are there trolls?
There could be. There are not, though. And if you suggest that I should add trolls, I'm just gonna shake my head. Now Luna says, are you sure trolls only exist in fiction? Have you ever seen one? Do you have any proof they are false? They are in the movie Trolls. That must mean they're real. Right? I saw that movie too. I didn't like it very much, but I did see that movie.
I didn't like it either.
Quick to jump to the statement there. Oops, this isn't right at all. What on earth is... Do I need a double here? I think I do need a double here. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so now we do this. Doop. Doop.
Man, you playing FIFA right now?
Yeah.
Without me?
You play FIFA too?
Yeah, dude, I'm a FIFA fiend.
Oh hey, is this the inside of the school dungeon? No, this is inside of...
19.
This one's 19. Manny, you got it!
Oh, now there's even more people in my room.
That's so high.
There's literally 3 new people. Hey, 3 people.
Hey.
How's it going?
My name's Frank. Not three people.
Sorry, Frank.
This is 19.
Why haven't we watched Survivor?
This is FIFA 19, guys. It's
Manny,
so
more
hard.
like man,
Is
you
that
am I
harder?
right?
Oh yeah, it's way harder.
Well,
I'm waiting for them to connect the internet so I can play online.
Hey, check this out. Manny, watch this rainbow, bro.
Whoa!
now they're playing with an exploding soccer ball in real life.
Our TV got moved back. Hunter moved it back. So
Oh, you
we're
did?
playing our room again, yeah.
Man, come on, we don't have time to spare.
It is 19. I like it, but it's really
Really not
hard.
good at kicking it.
What's so hard?
Pass. Okay.
It's shitty.
Oh, okay. Is everything else similar?
I
The
know.
players look a little different. They look like,
Okay, we're just building walls now.
they look like
This
they
should
look
be
more like
2.
people, kind of.
Oh, they
Not
got-
too much going on.
Instead of just like,
If it's your room, can't you just banish
But
them?
it is. Oh, when we play? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna banish you, dude.
You'll see how hard.
No, it's Manny's room too. That's why I can't just banish them
I
all.
was just gonna watch this a little bit, but
I don't want to banish them. I like them hanging out.
Alright, yeah,
It's a little
what do we
weird
got?
when you're streaming and people walk in, but it's okay. Yes, this does look like the inside of Skull Dungeon. I'd like to make it a little more unique. I'm wondering if we can work in the crystal colors, like the crystal theme of like the glass into the walls too. Like maybe if I just made like a glass tile set.
This is chemistry. That one is.
You're sure you're not a social butterfly? You see, a social butterfly seeks out engagements with other people.
Loving on people.
Someone who's just tolerant of social behavior just leaves their door open, and other social butterflies can come live there. Manny says, sorry, I have become popular here. Yeah, first day, Manny became a meme of the floor.
Oh, did you tell me your room? What's up, Emily? Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Alright, join close? Oh, wait, one last question. Who's that? Or who's that?
But hey, it just makes the stream more lively. Oh yeah, because Manny vehemently dislikes the song Despacito, and everyone knows that.
I'll leave you. Find that out. This is not.
Social moths. Wait, is that a thing? Social moths?
Oh no!
Oh man.
Yes. So good.
We got the ball!
Good work! You did it, Emily!
Thank you. It was all me. My cousin is here.
Okay, this is... Okay, so the next thing, let's just put our wall in here. Lasers.
The guy who's with James?
Where are the lasers? Oh, here we go.
That's my cousin!
What?
Yeah! Did you meet him too?
Laser switch.
Definitely my cousin.
Goes to Whitworth.
Ba-da, da, da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, the chat is being rude. Yeah, we have a nice chat. Don't make fun of Manny not liking the song.
That's awkward. Run away!
Oh, it wouldn't let you say Cito?
Him!
Oh, here, I'll say Cito for you. There we go. There's the Cito.
I'm hungry.
And now Manny's hungry. He's often hungry. Guess it thinks I'm a spammer.
I'm too busy.
You are a spammer, Luna, but you're a good spammer because you say entertaining and useful things. Alright, here's my little cute laser puzzle. We just need to make this one face. Nope. 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 180. Whoop. And make this one face. You know what? I actually want to do this on the other way because then I can have it. More like a scammer. That's a good question. Why did you advertise that fact? Don't just give away the scammers. We respect scammers here. Wait, that's not actually true at all. Where should these? I think they should be positioned like this. It looks nicer. And let's just make this one also rotate 180. 180. There we go. So then, because it rotates me 90 degrees clockwise, you'll be able to see this one. Well, this one has to point down where it's not. Upwards, 270.
Who's playing? Oh, you're playing.
I'm playing.
Manny's playing.
The white ones. Real Madrid.
So this is going to point down. This will head left. This one's heading left. Wait, that's not lined up at all. Yeah, I'm streaming. Welcome to the stream.
What are you playing?
I'm making a game. This is my game, The Last Librarian.
That's pretty neat.
Thank you.
I'm playing FIFA and watching him stream.
At least someone's watching it.
Hey, I have lots of people watching.
Yeah, he has like 4 people watching.
Wow.
No, I love you guys. Thanks for watching.
4 more than me.
So this one will head right, and because when you hit it, it'll rotate counterclockwise or clockwise. It'll go up and hit the switch, and you can see that that's how it works, right? And now I think I want to do it again. I'm trying to think. If I do this, let's put this here for now. And go test that puzzle, and then we can check other things. Started streaming 109 minutes ago. We've been going for 109 minutes. That's so much productive work I've been doing. This is top quality productivity. Okay. What? Well, that's... Wait. The laser's here, it's just invisible. What? Okay, that's fine. It has to be... It...
Well, your thing is glitching.
Yeah, I know, it's glitching. I don't know why. It has to be changes because of the move contact. Let's just make this false and
What
see
kind of
what
contact?
happens. The move contact function, this one
The
here.
skin on skin contact?
No, Manny, this is a family-friendly stream. Let me see. How do I? Can I? Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go eat.
Go into your Gwinner.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go to the store.
Oh yeah, Gwinner's closed. Oh, I got lasered again. Ah.
Gotta save this first. Oh, here's your notepad.
Oh yeah, thanks. Enjoy your food. Let's see here. Crew?
Well, 3 more hours to stream.
Yeah, 3 more hours. Well, it's more like 2 more hours.
Then you start at 7?
No, I started at 6.
No, you did not.
Yep.
You have not been going for 2
Look
hours.
at the stream. Started streaming 111 minutes ago.
What?
I've been going for 2 hours, man.
Damn, I've been playing FIFA for 2 hours?
I guess. I mean, yeah. This should work the same if that code works. I don't know why it's not. I'm sad. And the laser, hold on. We can check this. Watch this. This is gonna be ridiculous.
I'm gonna go eat.
AFK, okay. If we just do debug. What?
Alright, Brennan?
But this hurts me?
You living?
There's a spider. Who wants a
What?
spider inside? Oh. How would you antagonize Eddie like that?
I don't.
They remember faces.
Wait, when's live the thing? The Bible study?
9.
Okay.
I cannot explain this bug.
What's your bug?
This one here.
Oh, it's a short little laser.
Yeah, the little baby laser. But here's the weird part. If you stand over here, it still hurts you. But that yellow line that should show where the hitbox is. That yellow line is the hitbox of the laser. Yet somehow I'm getting damage from over. Oh, well, that's.
You're dead.
I am dead. Well, that very puzzling to me.
I'll be back.
Laser. When it's created, should just run alarm 1. Alarm 1, whatever mistake is in this code is in alarm 1. Did I change anything else recently? I made this part different, but that didn't affect it in the other place. Yep, okay. I did change how laser crystals work. But I didn't. Index is working, so it's just this image angle part, this X direction. Point distance, image X direction. I don't know. Well, okay, I just thought of one thing I want to do. This room. We need some laser turrets in here. I don't know what's going on, but okay. Oh, lasers. Shoot me! Whoa!
Oh, that's what happens if the laser shoots off of the screen.
So that's not too hard to fix. We just have to not put. Oh! Okay, I have a theory as to why this is broken. Let me try something. Okay, here's my theory, and I can test it pretty easily. Just need a couple of these pointing different directions. Laser blaster. Okay, let's test this. I like how that forms a nice little diamond. It's a cool shape. This one's fine. I can't fit through that hole apparently. This one, oh, same thing happened. Wall, give me a wall, please. Okay, we'll just do this for now. Okay, one more time. Let's try this one more time. That's not a good sign. What? What? This one's fine. I literally just moved it from one spot to another spot. That's how I feel about this book. Okay, well, that at least helps me eliminate one possibility. It means it has to have something to do with specifically the laser crystal interaction. So let's check this laser. You know what? Well, we need to test one more thing too. Okay, so the down obviously doesn't work. Let's check all of these.
They're all
little baby lasers. And they're all like what? Wait. Please. Please. Please don't do this to me. Okay. What is going on? Okay. Laser. Here's the 0. It's gonna be, this is the laser splitter, this is this one. Should set index equals it. There X. Does it work with a splitter? That's a question. Is everything just broken? Like, did I just break everything? That's possible.
So what are the other 2 people watching? Because I haven't seen them say anything.
One of them is myself here.
Oh.
I don't know who the other one is. The last one is. So it's you and Luna.
Well, I'm not on it anymore.
There was one person earlier. I don't know if they're still here. What's their name? Southpaw.
I quit out when I went to go get something too.
Let me take a look at this bug now. Okay. I keep having to switch this. Switch bit. So this doesn't work either. But it works if they're like going into a wall. Like. I had such beautiful code and then it just stopped working.
It's all Luna's fault.
It's not Luna's fault. Don't blame Luna.
Is she the same age as us?
Yes.
Where does she go to college? Where's she going?
I don't remember where. Let's see. Alarm 0. Wait. No, that's not it. These are in the same layer. What happens if... So let's focus here. What's the difference between when it's a laser crystal, when it's a splitter, versus when it's a plaster, or versus a switch? Oh, the switch here is outside of this loop. So what's this loop? If object is ancestor of the switch, so that can't be it. Then this loop is also inside of that, right? Okay. So if they're on the same layer, what happens if I just comment that out? Because now it shouldn't even return the instance ID. That didn't change anything. It shouldn't even return the instance ID unless they're on the same layer. So I can totally get rid of this part. That at least simplifies the code. If the object index which is inst.object in this, is the laser crystal. It should do that angle difference inst. Well, here's one thing we should fix. This piece of code is supposed to check to make sure that if you were shooting directly into another switch, it won't shoot back and then create an infinite loop. This will only work one direction for the laser splitter, so now it will work for both, but that still doesn't explain what the heck is going on with it not scaling. Let's this should, if done properly, output here. Here, I'm just going to move the output window to, no, that won't work. Output the name of the object which it's detecting. And if I get no one, that doesn't explain anything, but it might help something. I need to make a windowed mode again so I can see the outputs. Here we can see the outputs down here at the bottom. Laser switch approved. Your answer is acceptable. Oh! That's the significance of this is that what's happening is it's actually hitting the switch every single frame, which is why it looks that way. There you go. See laser switch. Now watch laser switch on the bottom. I'm going to flip this on. Gone. Covered by all the laser crystal messages popping up. Laser splitter. Yeah. Okay, that helps narrow it down. So it's running over and 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 over for some reason or another. That was a good method, a good plan. We can turn that off because I know the problem is now. So it's switching over and over and over and over again. This is alarm 0. Okay, GameMaker needs a way to search for like alarm 0. Next. Great. Crystal laser. 0. It's going to create a laser. Create what happens laser crystal, but it doesn't switch. Instance destroy laser. Turret step. Laser destroy. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. Instance create layer? That's not the problem. This is so not. Let me check this. Okay, I have a plan. I literally don't know what's going on at all. I'm going to see what happens if I shoot a laser from the laser turret. We'll probably do this. How would it even... Like, I don't understand. Oh my lord. Wait, the lasers are actually invisible? Not just the first one, they're actually there. Oh my gosh. Wait. There's another laser. Oh no. let's go back. Let's just do that again. Check to get name. Oh. Wait, no. I have a theory. No. It did get the right object index. We tested that. Let me check. Let me just check the output again. Object splitter, crystal, splitter, crystal. So it's definitely finding those things. I do not know why it is stopping using those things. In this case, it damages me anywhere, right? So it's like just the resize argument statement is broken. Don't get it. Don't. And index and end y are being set correctly. Okay.
Did we have reading for tomorrow for CS?
No, it's due Friday.
Okay.
It says, I have returned. Nothing has changed. I literally am very, very confused. Distance. Does this do anything? I'm just gonna delete the good code. I don't know what happened. That's the thing. All the variables say that it's good, other than this, like the stuff that I changed, which was only this bit that let it go on different layers. Well, that, oh, no, that's what happened because I just deleted the divided by 64. Oh, no. I knew that wasn't the problem. It's not the scan. I already knew that. No, it's somehow deleting itself over and over and over again. Just going to disable that bracket and see what happens. This will break the lasers being able to shoot FOP block switches and door switches, but might fix it. No, okay. Well, that's good at least. If it's a splitter or if it's a crystal, it just makes a laser. And how does that laser then cause it to stop working? When the laser is created, does it do something? No. It initializes variables. It inherits the variables for the enemy that does damage. The laser crystal. Okay, this is the only piece of code I can think of that might be deleting it over and over again. So let's go see if that's what's causing the output. So now, if that's the problem, this should be running, but it should say you should not see this message. If we see that message, we have a problem. Okay, that's all fine. Let's go over here. I don't think I saw the message. No. Okay, let's go back, check. That's when this message should show up. When is the laser being destroyed? This is once it's destroyed, which shouldn't happen at all. It has to be this one line. Laser blaster user event 7 at line 6. No. Oh my god. Please help me. Okay, here's with object laser. Laser crystal. This is when it's rotated. We checked that already. That's not being run. That's for light. Step. I'll bet you money this is it. Show debug. This message should not be seen. This is gonna run. I know it. It's gonna happen. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see that crazy message. All right. So that code is supposed to make it so that if excuse me. Are we looking at output? This is not right. No, this code is fine. It has to be somewhere on the laser itself. There's in the step event. It's this, right? If not, place meeting. Output is scrolled to the top. Oh, hey, Coded Games. Nice to see you. Yeah, it should have been... I don't know quite what you mean. The output is here. It should have been down here at the bottom. But I think I know... I disabled that part of the code completely, if this works now. Oh. Okay, that's to be expected. I don't understand. See, the thing about this bug is that it was working fine, and then I changed something unrelated to this, and it was working fine, and then it just stopped working. So, it is this particular moment. This code can be deleted. This is fine. This was supposed to make it so that if it was hitting a wall and then you removed that wall, the laser would keep going. But I want that code there, but it's breaking everything. What happens if we do that? And why is it not... So now it checks per layer, but wait, just changing it from 1 to 2 fixed it? Please. Oh no, this is still. Yeah, okay. I had the loop disabled to eliminate it. I want these lasers to work. I really do. Is there still holes in this wall? Oh yeah, this message should not be seen. I'll worry about that in a bit. I'm just going to disable that loop. I can fix that at a later time. I'll recode it. But I need to know why is this happening? That's my... Okay, this is what happens when it goes out of bounds. So hold on. Kithen Ruins. Nope. Not even in that room. Just close it. What? Wall. Oh man. This is like all wrong. It's the wrong layer. This is the only one that's supposed to be on that layer. Stairs, and this is supposed to be on that layer. Why? Okay, so that might be part of the problem. That's why that bug happened last time, at least. Okay, that works now. Our only... that's... Okay, let's just fix that bug. It's not necessarily a bug because it's not supposed... Like, basically, what that crash that just happened happens if the laser doesn't run into anything at all. Which shouldn't ever happen because there should always be walls, but when I'm in debugging, it's just annoying, so I'm going to fix that. Where does that happen? This event. Okay, so if that is an invalid instance, we'll just set inst equal to no one. We'll just exit the event, actually. Exit. Alright, so now it just won't make a laser at all if there's no wall. Now we can mess around with these lasers and figure out what on earth is going on. We can make it full screen because I know we're not in a period of crisis at the moment. We don't need to look at the output window. What? Oh. There's some invisible walls around here that I messed with. Okay, that's fine. Is there a... No, that's interesting. Oh, there's nothing there. So that's what happens when it runs into nothing. This laser now connects. This laser now connects. How do we... Can we get it to... Okay. That's interesting looking. Huh. Cool. Laser... Shoot me. That one will hit. Okay. Okay. So this works now. But it still doesn't explain to me why the old code wasn't working. Parent object switch. Switch objects. Nope, switches. Switch. Parent depth solid, which is definitely a solid object. Wall enemy. And wall enemy should be the parent of wall.
Parenting isn't messed up.
Whatever. Let's just move on for now. I want to do something other than fix this bug. So. Are you kidding me? These are all on the wrong layer. That's brilliant. Okay. Now it goes on the right layer. This puzzle hits that door. This one connects to that. And it's supposed to teach you how to flip the switches. You know what? Let's start with this one on. Switched on. Yeah, I'm feeling the appeal of a glass tile set for this area would be really interesting. I don't quite know how that would work though. Let's see. Make a nice pattern here on the floor. We need another. I kind of want to use the. See the problem. I don't want the lasers crossing the path because I want the entrance to just be really quick to get through. Other areas, like in this dungeon, will be less straightforward as that. But I do want. You just put tiles down for now. I do want to use that space, so we'll have to think of something. Let's do it like this. Alright, that's nice. Okay. We need another force field if we're going to do this double thing. Another switch. And I think, at least for now, we'll put them just like this. Let's just straight off make this puzzle more complicated than others. Rotation 180. Variables, nope. Rotation 90. We can make this one face downwards towards the wall. Rotation 2. Gosh, I keep doing that. This is not. Okay, so this is going to go like this. This one's here. So the obvious thing is, oh, let's hit this one. It'll hit that. But in order to hit both, you actually have to rotate this upwards to get to a laser splitter, which does something. So there's the splitter. We can make, since these ones are more complicated, we can just make them facing. I keep doing it. This is not the variable I need to be adjusting. 90 up. what happens if I do this? I need to figure out if it lines up, but let's try it. We can make these 45. I actually want 45 plus 90. No, negative. Clear. 360 minus 45, 315. I want that angle, 315. There we go. Let's see what happens if we try this. I think this puzzle might be too complicated if you haven't been introduced to the mechanics, but at the same time I don't think so. I think it's not an unintuitive concept, if that makes sense. Alright, so this here is like, whoa. What is going on? Oh, there's no wall there. Okay, I get it. So that doesn't work. You see, it just does the one. But if you do this, oof. That works. It's not exactly 45 degrees, so maybe we should move it somewhere. Now, here's the real problem. Like, you can't get past. We just broke the whole, like, the lasers should face each other, like, not cross paths. We could make, like, a little down spot that, like, went underneath, like a tunnel, but we'll leave that puzzle for now. I'm sure I'll make adjustments as we go. Let's see here. Oh, there's the lasers. Okay, let's put the walls onto this room. Let's just do that. Walls, and then I think the stream will end in 15 minutes. I'll end at 9. Could go a little longer, but I'm pretty tired today. So we'll put the walls on, and then I will end the stream with something fun that people haven't seen in this game so far. A new behind the scenes something, I don't know. Actually, can't think if I've done. Oh, I have one fun thing. Yeah, well, we can show some of those. Yeah, just put the walls on. You could do this kind of wall with like tiles instead. It's faster to build, but this has a lot of flexibility advantages. Like, it's not, by not being dependent on the tiles, I can more easily manage my layers and things like that. Just a preference. Actually, let's just change this 64, 64. Oh, here we can make these line up a little better too. There we go. There we go. It's much nicer looking. And then we're almost done with these walls. So yeah, I've been working a lot on these lasers. I'm gonna get Kithen Ruins done pretty soon. I don't think we'll stream any more of that. I am planning to be streaming every Sunday, probably earlier in the day than now, because this is like late. It's like I kind of want to go to bed, so I'll probably be doing it kind of between lunch and dinner time, at least Pacific Standard Time. So I'll be streaming probably every Sunday. That's my goal, just to make sure I have accountability to do more work. And then, so we're working on Kithen Library, Kithen Ruins Library, I guess. We might give it a new name, like Clockwork Library. I don't know.
Call it Manny's.
No, Manny, we're not going to name it Manny's Library. So we might have some more work to do on this next week, but hopefully I'll have most of it done, and then the rest will be done to keep it as a surprise. You got the basic concepts. We'll have some really cool puzzles planned, the full level design all laid out. And hopefully I can fix that weird bug with the lasers too. Not like knowing why that piece of code was breaking. And then I need to do, there's a lot of redesign stuff, so like the story is kind of getting reworked. I'm writing a lot of stuff. Actually, I'll do that probably after this. Not on stream, obviously. That's hard to watch on stream. Just getting some writing done, trying different stuff, like have some good ideas. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about where this project is going. Let's go take one more look at what we've finished. I think this is everything except the doors, which are different matter. Take a look at what we've done today, and then I will show some of the stuff I did off camera before, just to finish up, show some new stuff. We need to make sure that switch sound doesn't play at the start. But alright, so that puzzle, that's just supposed to teach you the laser. I like this little overhang. I might change this one so that it teaches you how the switch rotates the lasers too, before we get to this one. But I kind of like this. It's like a two-step puzzle, right? You look here, you're like, well, there's no lasers up here. I don't know what any of this does. Hitting it makes things rotate, but whatever. Down here, you can look, you're like, oh, well, obviously, just do that, and then by default, it switches, turns this off. But then only one of them is gone. So then, you have to figure out how to make it more complete like this. Well, this is bad. There we go. We solved it. Yeah, I like that puzzle. I'm pretty proud of that. That works. Okay, so one of the things I was working on, this was actually a while ago. Most of what I did behind the scenes was the laser mechanics. That took me a few hours probably. But one thing I want to do in this game is, we have these 4 weapons, right? Only 4. I don't know if anyone else has seen these. There's the bombs. You place them, they blow up. And then there's the bow. Both of the bombs and the bow are not really done yet. They'll be added, the update after next, both of them. But the bow is interesting because the arrows you shoot, they can go through walls. It's really hard to tell. It's pretty dark in here. Here, let's go outside. Oh, we're stuck. Hold on. There we go. The bow can shoot through walls, so that's fun. I think that will lead to some cool things. But one of the primary goals I have is I really want to make sure that all the weapons interact with each other. So they're only made in, I'm trying to remember, there was another one too.
Made in Thailand.
Made in what? So the one that I did recently, thanks to I think suggestions of some people, some alpha testers, was the bombs. You can place them, you can remote detonate them, right? You can also pick them up with the boomerang. So you can like place and then throw the boomerang to get the bombs out there. So that I think will lead to some really interesting stuff, like pressing, holding the boomerang, coming somewhere else, and then using that to detonate the bomb on this side, for example, if there's a wall there. I don't know. Oh, we'll just chop down some of this, you know, at the same time. It's fine. And then along with the story changes that are coming up, that's that's going to preclude like kind of a giant reshuffling of the beginning of the game. So there's going to be a lot of differences in the story here, what Darian tells you, just to make it easier, clearer. I don't want as much exposition right at the beginning. I want to space it out a little bit better. We can simplify the story because the game's smaller too. So I have some ideas for that. That's making weird noises. Anyway, I think that's probably all for today. Streaming takes a lot of practice. So hopefully my commentary and my planning and stuff will be improved as we go. And I'll be able to go for longer also. I'm just very tired today. I had a long weekend. So thanks to everyone who watched.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Manny. And I'll see you all around other days. Check out links in the video description or the stream description if you want to like join the Discord server too. Goodbye. Let me